to make her husband murder her. The woman first collected urine from a pregnant neighbor and forged medical records showing she was pregnant. She then secretly created a financial crisis. Next, while her husband wasn't paying attention, she had him unknowingly sign a form increasing her insurance coverage. On their 5th wedding anniversary, Annie put on gloves and carefully staged the crime scene, leaving just enough suspicious clues. She then painfully released red fluid from herself and calmly splashed it on the cabinets. Afterward, she poured the remaining red fluid on the floor, spreading it like Spider-Man to mimic a dragging struggle. Just when you think it's over, Annie starts cleaning the crime scene but not thoroughly. She then grabbed a metal rod, smeared it with the red liquid, quickly threw it into the fireplace, and lit it to fake the destruction of the murder weapon. Finally, Annie burned the diary she had written for a long time but not completely. She deliberately left some traces behind so the police could find it, because that diary contained crucial information. After doing all of this, Annie drove away in a second-hand car she bought off the dark web, beginning her game of disappearing from the world. A few hours later, her husband Jack returned home and saw the shattered coffee table. Seeing the signs of a struggle, he immediately called the police. Detective Mary soon found traces of red fluid in the cabinet. She also discovered that Annie was not just a Harvard literature graduate, but also a psychology lecturer at Yale. What surprised Mary even more was that Annie turned out to be the writer she had long admired. Jack was soon brought to the police station, where red fluid and fingerprint samples were taken from him. Next, they would track Annie's phone and credit card records. Mary began questioning Jack, and unbelievably, after years of marriage, he didn't even know what type of red fluid Annie had. Due to Annie's fame, the police decided to hold a press conference. Jack and his in-laws were interviewed, hoping the public could provide clues about Annie's disappearance. Annie had many admirers, and various emotional entanglements had occurred, so they suspected their daughter might have been targeted for revenge. That night, the red fluid stains in the cabinet were confirmed. Forensics suspected that the kitchen had widespread red fluid traces and would need time to perform a luminol test. Meanwhile, Mike discovered something new: the house, the car, the credit cards, and even Jack's bar business were all under Annie's name. But Mary didn't pay much attention to this. She then found the first letter Annie had left for them,